human body's meant to move. Movement is necessary for health. And so how are you going to sit a kid in front of a computer for 6 hours? That's detrimental to their development. So I've done my best to pull them away from the systems at the same time, helping them be strong inside the systems. So leading by example, walking your talk.
So what gives you the right to claim you are an expert on building a foundation for health?
Well, I think, the only way that we can lead or any expertise or any authority is to have those ideas crystallized in our own body. Body and mind, there is no separation, even though in the Western world we have separated that, but there is no separation. Mind is an embodied process. So you are the sum total of all your ideas that are crystallizing inside your own structure. And so, 9 out of 10 Americans or 9 out of 10 people are metabolically dysfunctional right now. So 70% of the American people are obese or overweight. You've got anxiety, depression, suicide amongst men. These things are all of our statistics are going through the roof. And so J. Krishnamurti says it's no measure of health to be well adjusted to a sick society. And so, and most people are trying to get their square peg into the round hole. And so, so for me to have any kind of authority, it has to live inside my body and mind and my lifestyle. What have I been able to create? Well, I have 2 children. I came from a dysfunctional home, and I've done the best I can. I'm not perfect. I've done the best I can to break the chain, right? I have 2 wonderful children in their teenage years. I was fucking hell on wheels when I was a teenager. And so there was no listening to anybody. And so I have children that are very knowledgeable, very well behaved, very happy, right? That's the true test, right? How happy they are, how much I can pull them off the devices. And we had zero media there for many years until coronavirus happened. And then all of a sudden, all the kids are on Zoom for hours at a day. How the fuck is that?
To get a free copy of the 12-step guide that I created for you, click on the link in the description below.
Human body's meant to move. Movement is necessary for health. And so how are you going to sit a kid in front of a computer for 6 hours? That's detrimental to their development. So I've done my best to pull them away from the systems at the same time, helping them be strong inside the systems. And so leading by example, walking your talk, that's the only way I can have, my real authority. I'm happy to take off my shirt. I always do. And again, I'm not on anabolic steroids, PEDs, any kind of synthetic drugs. And I live the natural lifestyle. I'm not saying it's right or wrong if anybody does anything different than that. I'm just saying this is what you get. You get clarity of mind. You get strength in the body. You get less aches and pains, more peace and harmony, good sleep, a hard boner. This is what we want, right? We want our stuff to function. And when it gets into dysfunction, that's when we get into problems mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We start comparing ourselves to other people on social media and their highlight reel, right? Why don't we have our, what's the opposite of a highlight reel? Let's have all our vulnerability poured out there. Let's get the reality out there. And I also postulate authenticity is the new commodity. Get with the program. If it's all bravado, that's short-lived. Or what we have here with the Liver King on $12,000 worth of PEDs, telling you it's liver, that he's getting his results for his, ripped body, his overgrown, overdeveloped muscle body, right? And so, but that's lies. It's lying, cheating, and stealing. So we go back to the virtues. We go back to all the religious texts have the same axioms, right? Live in alignment with the truth or some form of the truth, right? And that is going to be displayed in your biology, physiology, and psychology. It's hard for me to learn from someone that's like this and doesn't have good posture, has a gut blown out, right? They're soft. It's very hard for me to learn from that. And you see all varying degrees of that all over the internet. My mentor is the great Paul Chek. He can still deadlift at 61 years old, about 450 pounds. And he has 15,000 students worldwide. They're usually the world's top trainers that works on sports teams and et cetera. And so I want to learn from people that have what I want and desire. Again, back mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And I don't want to paint a picture that there's any perfection. I have plenty of shortcomings. I have plenty of issues, and I consider that spiritual fodder for my own awakening, right? Never playing the victim. And so I'm grateful for all the challenges. It's helped me become the person that I am becoming.
If you got value from this video, if you heard what you needed to hear, be sure to like it. Comment if you've got a question or you have something to say. Subscribe to the channel. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism, whatever it may be. So if you or a loved one is struggling and you need some guidance and you need some direction, reach out to us. Our contact information is down below, or you can go to our website, camelbackrecovery.com, whether it be detox, inpatient treatment, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services, whatever it may be. Like I said, we can either help you or make sure that you get sent in the right direction. We help people all over the country, all over the world for that matter. I'll see you on the next video.